Can identical twins marry identical twins and have identical babies? To answer the question, yes, but the chances of this happening are so low that we would consider it impossible. The chances of this happening are so minuscule because to have identical twins, you must have identical DNA, and one of the only ways that happens is through one egg splitting into two. Another factor that makes it so hard for this to happen is that identical twins can only come from exact cell equal genetics. Because these kids come from two different sets of people, there are many different life experiences that will affect their epigenetics, and this is when epigenetics becomes a problem. Epigenetics are changes in an organism's gene expression due to environmental factors. In epigenetics, there are changes in the phenotype without changes in the genotype. This means that cells will read genes differently. These expression changes can be passed on to offspring, and thus having more variation. Another reason the chances of identical kids from two different sets of identical twins is very unlikely is because of the crossing over process. Crossing over is the exchange of genes between two homologous chromosomes leading to a mixture of characteristics. Chromosomal crossover is the exchange of genetic material and its results in recombination of chromosomes during sexual reproduction. Crossing over creates new combinations of genes, so when it happens between two different sets of people, it opens the door to nearly endless differences between offspring. A third reason identical twins would be so rare is because during meiosis, one gamete from each parent comes together and combines to form a zygote. Because of recombination and independent assortment in meiosis, each gamete contains a different set of DNA. This creates a unique combination of genes in the resulting zygote, leading to almost endless possibilities of combinations and differentiation. So to answer the question directly asked, I would say yes and no. I say yes because theoretically it is possible, but I'd have to say no because all the factors lining up for this to happen are so unlikely that it is extremely rare and is almost never seen. Another factor that fits into this equation is copy variance. Copy number variation is a phenomenon in which sections of the genome are repeated, and the number of repeats in the genome varies between individuals in the human population. Copy variation is a type of structural variation. Specifically, it is a type of duplication or deletion event that affects a considerable number of base pairs. Recent research indicates that approximately 2/3 of the entire human genome is composed of repeats, and 4.8 to 9.5% of the human genome can be classified as a copy number variation. Because of these reasons, the likelihood of two sets of identical twins marrying and having identical offspring is extremely low because of all the variation that can occur. But I believe it is still possible. It's just near 0%.